Roblox, also known as that funny block game with a motto of be anything and build anything. Through the ages, we could see what these kids wanted to build and what they wanted to be. I remember being a small and unnaturally ugly child, sitting in front of the family computer for hours, playing games like Call of Robloxia, which is basically the kids' version of Call of Duty. A few other of my favorite games would be, games like Dodgeball, Paintball, Pinball. I'm noticing that's a lot of balls, but let's skate over that for now. Now, the important thing to note here is that these games were made on old scripts and engines. Since it's been about 15 years since the games I mentioned here were released, it's safe to say that I am out of touch with the kids of today.
How do you do, fellow kids?
So, I asked the kids on my Discord server to send me games with the promise of peanuts. I know that makes no sense, but peanuts are the currency we use to gamble on the server that I own. And I may have created a bunch of young gambling addicts. Now, the original point of the peanuts was that the top 3 on the leaderboard would be able to leave a short text message at the end of my next video. But I'm pretty sure these guys aren't even going for that anymore. They just want to gamble. I'm gonna see them in Las Vegas just rubbing the shit out of slot machines soon. Alright. Enough making fun of my Discord members for being gambling addicts. Considering the fact that Roblox's game engine has definitely improved over the past 15 years, I am pretty excited to see what the kids of today want to experience.
You guys fucking serious?
There's people out there making beautiful works of art on Roblox with the tools that were given to them, and you thought to yourself,
Lobotomies. I like that.
Your parents and teachers must have had a real fun time trying to teach you. Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up, Billy?
I want to be an astronaut.
Well, here's the game for you, kiddo. Go have fun. What about you, Johnny?
There are people eating cheese in my walls.
Alright, that's creepy. Just go over there. Get the fuck away from me. You know what? Maybe the game won't be so bad. Yeah, I'm not sure why I had hoped for that short amount of time. So, the objective of this game is fairly simple. Use this gun to shoot metal rods into your friend's nose and to his brain. The more rods you have in your brain, the more hallucinations you'll see. It's a fun, family-friendly game for all ages. Kids these days are just built different.
Oh, hey kids, you want some free alcohol? I got some in the back of my van.
Fuck off, old man. We're gonna go get lobotomies.
What?
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Alright, moving on to the next game before I get tempted to lobotomize myself. Now, you guys remember the old campaigns they had at school? The ones about, don't do drugs, don't drink alcohol, don't follow strangers? This game ignores all of that.
Hey, Timmy, don't go into the forest.
No.
So, the premise of the game is simple. This goth girl tells you to follow her into the forest. And you do. Not because of her thick goth girl thighs. It's because the only other option is to kill yourself and jump off the map. And so you follow her into this forest. And let me just say this right now. Following her is 90% of the game. You would think something spooky would come out of the forest and, scare you or something, but no, you just follow her. Anyways, when you reach the end of the forest, there's just a tree with a cat, and the only option is to pet the cat. Yo, is that a fucking cat? Oh, maybe it's worth it after all. Is that the fucking Star of David? Okay, just for reference, this is a pentagram. See how it has 5 points? You can usually see these being used in movies to summon things. Like demons. Now this is a Star of David. Notice how it has 6 points instead of 5. The first star is used to summon demons, and the second star is literally on the Israeli flag. Now I know some girl who likes candles and collecting weird rocks is gonna be like, actually, the Star of David was very well associated with magic. Let me put it this way. I walk into a house. There is a pentagram on the wall. I walk out of the house. And I never return. Now the second option. I walk into a house. I see the Star of David on the wall. I say, when the fuck did they make a synagogue here? And then I leave, but I haven't pissed my pants. Anyways, it turns out this is all some elaborate ruse for the goth girl to send you to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on either. The only other person in this world is apparently Peter Griffin. And so that means, canonically, in this universe, Peter Griffin followed a goth girl into a forest. And that's it, that's the whole fucking game. If I could get in contact with the creator of this game, I would ask, why? What does this mean? Now, during my research into these games, I realized I could speak to these kids. There's a fun little icon at the bottom. I could finally see what these kids talk about, how they socialize. See, back when I played Roblox, voice chat didn't exist. If you wanted to talk shit, you would have to type all that down. So I got into a cool, hip outfit that would relate with the kids, and I jumped in. Now, 10 minutes later, I hated the fact that I still had ears, but I had managed to learn a few things. Fact number 1. Kids these days have no filter. If a thought manifests itself in their little tiny brains, it just comes right out of their mouth.
Hell, what's wrong with your proportions?
Get out of here, kid. What are you, like 12? No.
You know what I like? You know what I like? I like thick booty Latinos. I want to
Fact number 2. Jehovah's Witnesses have somehow infiltrated Roblox to recruit members. Knocking on my fucking door wasn't enough. Now they're doing this shit on a block game.
Because God sent his own son for us to preach. Because look, he preached the word. And many people were doing so bad and so wrong that even Jesus wept. Even God felt bad and sad. That's why Jesus did this. Gang, all I'm trying to do is trying to tell them how Jesus could be the Son of God.
Fact number 3. All of these kids hate each other and want to hurt each other, and everyone around them.
Turn around, shake sauce 6. Turn around, bro.
Yeah, shake that sauce, boy.
I'm sticking a banana in you, and I'm not talking about the one that's on my bag.
Kill their women and children and burn their men. Another, I can't say that word, but for all races. It's not racist if you exterminate every single race.
Fact number 4. Kids will pretty much do whatever you tell them to, if you dress like Omni-Man. Say it, you know you want to say it. Say it, say it in my ear. Say it in my ear.
Scooby-Dee, dum
I'm good.
I can hear it in your voice. You want to say it so bad right now. Yeah, it's me again. I bet you didn't expect that, did you? This is my son.
Oh, that's your son?
Yes.
Yeah.
What you doing,
Son, tell him that funny word I taught you.
Shut the fuck up, bitches.
What? Fact number 5. Mexicans are pretty cool. You know, surprisingly enough, during this entire ordeal, you know, Mexicans were pretty cool. Actually, I'm not even sure if they're Mexicans. They just spoke Spanish. That Lightning McQueen? Oh! Me gusta Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Hey. I'm not doing that. Yeah, give me a photo. Thank you. Rapido. Lightning McQueen, please say your line. Please say ka-chow. Say ka-chow. Ka-chow. Yeah, say ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Alright, before we end this fucking nightmare, I want to give a shout out to the top 3 gambling addicts on my server. Stinky just sent me a fucking Moai face. White Meth said, "Don't do gambling, guys. I got into fatal debt." I mean, we expected that one. And Grace said, "Who's coming?" I'm not reading the rest of that one, actually. Anyways, there's always more weird shit on Roblox, so, you know, just get ready for the next video. Oh yeah, if you leave a like and subscribe and come to the server and say, I'm a little piss boy, I'll give you some free peanuts.